Here's a short review on the Isuzu FSD trucks. Truck itself, brilliant, can't beat it. It's an auto, which is really good. I've got a beaver tail body on it, which was done from Mini Bodies. They were excellent to deal with through the whole process of getting the body made, what I wanted with it, and yeah, it's good. The truck, sales team, perfect. Nick, thank you. All your help at getting the truck, getting it early as well, which was good. Now I've done just over 5,000 Ks on this truck now, and yeah, it had its 5,000 service there last weekend, and yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare, but all the staff and everything else were all good to deal with, but Isuzu need to sort a few issues out on what they do. For me personally, my 5,000 service was terrible. Went in, dropped it off 6:30 on the Friday morning. I got a phone call 5 o'clock, the truck's ready, come and pick it up. I said no worries, I'll head over. Got there and they said, oh, just final inspection has to be done, and yeah, from there it just rolled on. So the final inspection got done about 9 o'clock at night, I think it was. I waited a couple of hours, came home again with a courtesy vehicle, and then I went back and picked it up at 10 o'clock at night. So I got back to the shed here at 11 o'clock at night. Got all that done. That was parked it up for the weekend. Went to work early on Monday morning, it was still dark. Came home, it was dark when I got home as well, and never noticed anything. On Tuesday morning I walked out of the shed there, and the first thing I noticed was a spot of oil sitting on the driveway. I thought, oh, where did that come from? Because we're adamant no oil in the driveway, even though it's dirty, there was no oil. So then I went away and I looked under the truck, which was a bit farther back, and there was another pool of oil under the truck. So I went to work, did my job, and I finished early. I didn't do my second up. I went away with the truck back to Isuzu, put it in, and I waited another 4 hours for the truck, just over 4 hours it was. So between the 2 days it was over 8 hours actually waiting at their place for the truck, which is a severe knock for me. The rocker cover gasket, when they do the tappets on the 5,000 service, obviously they pinch the gasket putting it back on. I don't think they road tested it and then checked again, because if they did, they would have seen oil pouring out the side of it, and that I'm not sure of, but I don't think they did. So Isuzu need to come to the ball. Fair enough, they came out, they cleaned up as much as they could on the driveway, which was much appreciated, and still isn't right, but what do you do? And the staff in the service department were really good, and no issues with them. Even the mechanics, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, okay, it's a pinched gasket, but anybody could do that. But their quality control, as in road testing and checking after a road test, which I don't believe was done, because I was there early and I never seen it, but yeah, it needs to be sorted out. Now I've got it back, no oil leaks. They washed most of the underside, they didn't wash it all because there's still oil all over the back here on the toolbox. You see all the splatters there, still there, and the same on the other side on the fuel tank and all. It's still there too, so you can just see the fuel tank in there. still got oil, which means there's oil all underneath. Hence the reason I'm parked over the pit at the minute, just to let all the oil drip off if there is any. The next thing is when you phone up, it's like talking to a call centre. I mean, I'm not having a go at the boy in the office for your service department, right? But they need to sort out a language barrier, and he's very difficult to understand when you're phoning up, and even when you go in, he is very difficult to understand. I know I'm a Scotsman, and people look at me and think, "Oh, what did he say?" But yeah, most of the time they understand me, but it's like talking to a foreign call centre, and very difficult. They need to address that as well, on my opinion. But I'm certainly not bagging the boy. He's doing a good job, and yeah, that there, just a language barrier. And the truck, good on fuel. I don't know what it does, but yeah, it's about the same as the old bloody Hino there, which I was driving before, and it's really good. As you see, I don't like being in my videos. Occasionally I'm in them, but not very often, and I just like videoing things. The auto airbag suspension, yeah, works well. No hassle sitting in traffic. You just sit there and chill out, which is really good. What else? Yeah, did my solar panels. I run a fridge inside it. You can see the fridge there, sitting in the back. It's good. And yeah, the 5,000 service. I mean, to have it for that length of time, yeah, I felt that was a wee bit ridiculous. And at the end of the day, they don't even change the oil, and they don't do anything like that. They just give it a check over. They do the tappets, and that's what I'm led to believe. And I haven't had a report on it yet. That'll get emailed out to me, which hasn't been done yet. Okay, that's about it. But now, if they sort out a few issues that they've got from Isuzu, and certainly not anybody's fault. It's part of life, and we deal with it and we move on. And even though it cost me, yeah, almost 2 days work, and 2 days to me is quite a bit of money. And it was a free service, so at least I don't have to pay for that. They do have a pamphlet there. I'll put a post on for that. I'll put a picture up. And a stress-free service. Ask about our stress-free service. And I gave them a due. I didn't ask for it, and I didn't get it. But I hope you like this wee review on the truck. Truck itself, brilliant. You can't fault the truck. I mean, I looked at the Hino for a similar truck. It was a lot smaller, but yeah, carried the same weight and everything else. It had a lot more technology in it, and bloody collision controls and all the rest of it. But this is a 6-cylinder, which, yeah, I just wanted that wee bit more, a wee bit bigger. I think it looks really good. Love me number plates. And now, obviously my number plates on my car are the same, and on me Hilux inside, all the same numbers. Okay, I'll wait until the next service and we'll see how that one goes. I'll do a wee review on that, see how it goes. I'll ask for the hassle-free service the next time, and hopefully that's what I'm going to get. I still smile, even when I was in there. Yeah, I was peed off, but yeah, I still kept a smile. I still talk politely to everybody. And at the end of the day, it's not the staff's fault. It's down to Isuzu. They just need a wee bit better planning on what they do, making sure they do their checks and making sure they get it right. Keep all the customers happy. Okay, keep on watching.